Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about the door-to-door outreach program that Biden started. So this is actually part two. Part one is on the Angry Prepper channel. Part two is on this channel because this part is going to talk about the deeper issue with the outreach program. Now, the deeper issue with the outreach program is this is pretty much how you end civil liberties. When you start talking about going to people's homes door to door to give them a vaccine that is not guaranteed to work. Now, in the beginning, they told us that this was going to save us. This was going to help us fight COVID. It is not working out that way. It is not doing what it's supposed to do because they came out with it too fast. It is not working out in their favor. People are still getting sick after the vaccine. So now they're trying to force this crap on us because Biden didn't hit his number of 70% of Americans getting at least one shot by July 4th. It is now July 8th. So clearly his campaign didn't work. Problem now is that now they want to go door to door. Now here in New York City, sorry. I am in Wildwood, New Jersey. Sorry. In New York City, they have not a door-to-door program, but you can make an appointment and have somebody come to your home and give you the vaccine. Again, that's for people who want to take the vaccine. You want to take the vaccine, have at it. New York, you get somebody to come to your home, and then they come and they give you the injection, they leave. Now, I don't know if they have to come into your home. I don't know if you could just do it at the door. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, that's the setup right now here in New York City. Not here in New York City, in New York City, sorry. But what Biden wants to do is go to everyone's home in America who hasn't taken a vaccine. Or at least, the harder hit areas that haven't taken a vaccine. So let's say, I don't know, Harlem, for example, where I live. That area, majority of people, if a majority of people didn't take the vaccine, that's the area they're going to concentrate on. So those are the hard hit areas. They're calling hard hit areas that are unvaccinated. They want people to be vaccinated. They want to focus on certain areas that are lacking in it. So those are the areas that you're going to see these door-to-door assholes. Now again, guys, you want to take the vaccine, whatever. But now that you're going door to door and you're going to try to convince people who they say are uneducated about the vaccine, they're going to educate them with propaganda to take this vaccine. Okay, and now what if they hold out? What if they still don't want to? What if they don't trust it? And these are the things you're saying to the person who is trying to get you to take the vaccine. You're telling them all this. Well, I still don't trust it. There's no real data out there. There's no this, there's no that. Show me the data. Now these people are getting frustrated. They might be getting angry at you. Well, we've been doing this for a long time, is what they're going to tell you. And this is what we got out of this. Now, showing you proof and telling me this is what we got out of it are two very different things. That's not proof. That's you just trying to argue a point when you tell somebody, well, that's what I got out of it. No. You want to see proof. Now, my thing is, if they come to your door, guys, and they start talking this bullshit about, well, you should take it X, Y, and Z, and then you tell them no, I would tell them no, and that's it. I wouldn't give them a reason. I wouldn't fucking talk to them. I would just say no. Well, why are we refusing it? No. Well, how come? Is there something that we can convince you? No. Just tell them no. Just act like a complete moron and tell them no. And then they're like, but you're not giving us anything. No. That's all you have to say to them. Just tell them fucking no. Don't say anything else to them. Don't tell them why. Don't be like, well, because. No. Fuck them. They don't need to build up a profile on how to convince us by saying, well, this is the reason why they're not convinced. Because numerous people said X, Y, and Z. Fuck that. Just tell them no. So now they have no data to fucking come back and compile some shit so that they can try to convince us later. Now, this is the more important thing because they will be compiling a list for those who refuse, and those who refuse will be on the unvaccinated list. They will also know exactly who's unvaccinated and who's vaccinated, right? So if you let them in and like, hey, I want the shot because I'm a fucking dancing buffoon, you take the shot, they know that you took it. Jimmy Johnson took it. Jimmy the Dickface said no. So Now Jimmy the Dickface is on the unvaccinated list. When you're starting to compile this list, guys, you're starting to know who exactly took it. You're starting to build a profile of who is not taking it. This will become a problem because this is what they're going to start saying in the news. The media will be like, well, these type of people, like I said in the Angry Prepper channel in this video, these kind of people are not taking the vaccine because whatever mumbo jumbo they're going to fucking go with, because of the profile they compiled for those who didn't take the vaccine. And those who took the vaccine, they're going to take a profile of them too. And those people are going to be like, well, these are the idiots. These are the people who are just scared. They're scared of their own shadow, so we can control these people very easy. But these people over here, nah, they're gonna present a problem. We're going to have to do something with these people. And now a lot of you are like, that's a little far-fetched. So was going door to door and giving out the vaccine. So was shutting down America for a pandemic that had a 99% survival rate. That was a little far-fetched when people told us or mentioned that we were going to get locked down. People were like, that's not going to happen here. And then it did. So don't put anything past the United States government anymore, especially this current government of Biden and Harris. This whole video is assumption, guys, but they're going to give this list to who? The CDC, right? How are they going to educate us? What propaganda are they going to use to educate us to get us to take the vaccine if we keep refusing? Or is it going to come down to mandation? Will they be mandating us to take this vaccine? These are the things that are starting to unfold. These are the things that have been said in the past, and people have said, no, we are never going to go down this road. And we are clearly going down this road. People are pushing back against the idea that this vaccine could be forced upon us. Because going door to door is not forcing. By any stretch of imagination, it's not. But it can definitely go down that road later. But people are against this idea, which is great. Because even liberals and Democrats are like, whoa, now you're getting carried the fuck away. Now you're coming to my home telling me that I should take the vaccine? And you're going to try to educate me and convince me? And then what? I don't think they're going to go as far as to go, well, Mr. fucking Dickface Johnny over here, he doesn't want to take the fucking, and Jimmy the Dickface, he doesn't want to take the vaccine. These two people are people you should avoid. I don't think they're going to go that far yet. At least not like personally. Like these guys are going to come to your home, they're not going to rat you out. I don't think that's going to happen yet. I don't think they're going to put a big X in your house. Not vaccinated. I don't think that's going to happen. Can that happen? Absolutely. But I don't think that's going to happen yet. They are trying to soft roll us into the inevitable. And that's forcing this thing on us. Because as long as they start talking about the other variants that are out there, guys, the India variant and now the new Peru variant, which has been out, I think, 5 months, but it's starting to gain momentum. The Peru one, it's called the Lambda variant, right? So the Lambda variant is a new variant that they're going to try to fucking scare us with. Woo. But I don't like the fact that they're trying to scare us with every last variant that's coming out. It's like the flu. The flu has different variants, guys. There's different variants of the flu. Every year, they come up with a new one. They don't scare us with that one. But this one, they're going into overdrive. Not the point. The point is that we have bigger issues to worry about because this is how you end civil liberties. You start going door to door, and then you start mandating it, and then you start telling people, well, because listen, guys, they were starting that shit about, well, only the vaccinated can come to these concerts. Only the vaccinated can eat at my restaurants. They're starting that. But they're going to go into overdrive with that. And then it's going to be mandatory that you take the vaccine if you want to do X, Y, and Z. It's just the road we're headed down. It's only a matter of time. Again, as long as they got the India and the Peru variant in their back pocket, they're going to keep pushing that. They're going to start saying, well, I'm starting to hear this. This is only on Facebook, so this is like a couple of idiots. But the problem with idiots, guys, is they're infectious. They're like AOC. They're a fucking cancer. The problem with this rhetoric that they're starting to say is that the problem with the rhetoric, is that they're going to sit there and say, these unvaccinated people are the reason why the Delta virus started. Get them. Oh, we don't want anything to do with you. You can't sit with us. You're not our friend anymore. You can't come to work. You better work from home. So be it. You can't go on this vacation, that vacation. You can't go here. You can't go there. And this is what happens, guys, because they are building this narrative to turn each of us against one another. And for what? So the other tactic they are going to use, undoubtedly going to use, it's what I would call the make you feel guilty campaign. And this is where they come to your house and they tell you you want the vaccine. You tell them no. They're going to start going, well, if you don't take the vaccine, you could get others sick. How come you don't want to protect other people? You should protect other people by taking the vaccine. And if you don't take the vaccine, you could be held responsible. Not you could be held responsible, but wouldn't you feel guilty if somebody got sick and died because of you? Because this is what they were saying earlier in the year. Now, they're just saying, well, if you don't take the vaccine and someone dies, that's on you. So the feel guilty campaign, guys, I see that coming down the pipe. I'm just so sure that they're going to start with that. They might start with that first. They might start that with the door-to-door campaign. They might sit there and be like, well, if you want to protect others, and you want to protect yourself, you should take it. But what if you get sick? What if you spread to someone else and they die? Or what if they get sick? Then what? Won't you feel bad? Feel guilty campaign. That shit's coming. They already started it early this year. They're like, why don't you take the vaccine? Because if you get somebody else sick and they die, wouldn't you feel bad? No, I wouldn't. That's me. Maybe I'm just a cynical asshole. The point is that the feel guilty campaign, that's another tactic they're going to use. And now they are also going to, I'm pretty sure of this, they're going to start beefing up the incentives to take the vaccine. And after those don't work, then the last few of us who are left, they're going to force us to take it. Then they're going to be met with some fucking shitty fighting. But let's not go there yet. All right, guys, so this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can like, subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on Instagram and Telegram. And you can also head over to the Angry Prepper channel and watch part 1. All right, guys, thank you for watching.